the Metronomes Dragon Training. Now, the show is about to start, but before it does, if there's any more boys and girls who want to come and take a seat on the dance floor in front of the stage, they'll get a much better view from there. They can join in all the fun and games and singing and dancing with the Metronomes. All we ask is that you please keep your hands and fingers off the stage at all times. But now, come and take your seats and get ready to join in the fun with Herbert, Sherbet, Maggot and Rusty, because the show is about to start.
We're Herbert, Sherbet, Maggot and Rusty, we get a little bit. We're happy to tell you all about it, just in case you might forget it. We love to sing our song. It's so good to see you, and forever we're together as the Metronomes. Metronomes, here for you and everybody. Metronomes, and we always stick together. It's the way it's always been. And together we are family. Metronomes, always an adventure. Come and join our Metronomes. What a journey! I feel like we've been travelling for months.
After a long journey, the first thing I like to do is have a lovely snack. I wonder if there's a cafe around here.
Good idea, Sherbet. I'm so hungry, I could eat a hippopotamus.
I think the saying is, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Oh yeah, but I am extra doubly hungry, so I could eat a hippopotamus.
Oh, I wouldn't want to eat a horse or a hippopotamus, but I'm so hungry I could eat a pumpkin as big as a house.
I could eat a cake as big as a cathedral.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here that I can't eat at all.
Oh, it is very nice here, Maggot. But where is here exactly?
That's right. You said you were taking us somewhere magical.
Oh, great! I love magic. Does anyone have a hat?
Rusty, we're all wearing hats. Why?
'Cause magicians pull rabbits out of hats, don't they?
This is a magical place, Rusty, but not that kind of magic. This is a school.
A school? Oh, but it's half term.
Exactly. Why would we want to go to school in the holidays?
Maggot, it's times like this that I question our friendship.
Well, it's not a normal school with maths and science and things. This is a school of magic.
A school of magic? Oh, that sounds amazing.
Much better than normal school with impossible questions like, what's the capital of Peru? Who are you calling alarm?
Lima. It's the capital of Peru.
I once read a book about a bear who came from Peru. He was found in the lost property at a train station, so they named him after it.
How strange. Who would want to name a bear after a train station? Hello, I'm Central Station. Lovely to meet you.
I can't help but feel we've got slightly off topic, Metronomes. Maggot, you said that this was a school of magic.
Are we going to learn how to saw someone in half? Oh, I've always thought that looked fun.
Sawing people in half is easy, Rusty. It's putting them back together again afterwards that's the tricky bit.
I have arranged a special visit to this school so we can meet someone very magical. One of the professors here is going to show us around.
Oh, amazing. Where is he then, this professor?
Maybe he's invisible. That would be magic, wouldn't it?
How will we know if he's here if he's invisible? He could be anywhere.
Oh, I found him. He's here. Hello, my name's Herbert.
No, Herbert, he's over here. Watch, I'm Rusty.
Actually, I think he's just here. Hello, we are the Metrognomes. How lovely to meet you.
Metronomes, he isn't here, there, or over there.
Isn't he?
You seem very sure.
How do you know, Maggot?
Because he isn't invisible. He just isn't here right now.
Oh, well, that would explain it.
Yeah.
Seems logical.
Oh, I can't believe we're going to meet a real-life wizard.
Hey, what do you call a wizard's dog? A labracadabrador.
Oh, what do you call a wizard in outer space? A flying sorcerer!
Oh, I've got one. What spell does a wizard use to fill up his car? Expecto Petroleum!
What do you call a dinosaur that is also a wizard? A Tyrannosaurus Rex!
Oh, I wonder if this professor we're looking for will know any more wizard jokes.
I don't think he's a professor of laughology, Herbert.
What kind of professor is he, Maggot?
Well, that is the surprise, Rusty. But I think you're going to like it. Come on, let's find him. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, they've completely disappeared. You know, that's the trouble with pixies. 1 minute they're there, next minute, zoom, they're gone. Ah! Oh, so you gave me a fright. I thought the leprechauns had escaped again. But it's you, whoever you are. Hello, everybody! Ah, lovely to see you all. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Professor Cadmus Hyder, and I am the Professor of Care of Magical Creatures here at the Scarrold School of Sorcery. Yeah, I look after all the different types of magical creatures here at the school, from the very big ones to the very little ones. Now, the little ones are good, they're, you know, cute and sweet, but it's the big, scary ones I like the best. They're the most exciting. I bet that you guys can make a big, scary monster noise. Give me your biggest, scariest monster roar after 3. All right, we just went for it. That was amazing, brilliant, scary monster roars. I loved it. Now, I'm here today because I'm giving a tour of the school to some very special guests. And I'm going to be teaching them a little bit about caring for some magical creatures. Now, I bet you guys know all sorts of things about caring for magical creatures. In fact, I'm going to give you a little test. And what I'm going to do is I think you might know a thing or two about dragons. So if anyone knows any facts about dragons, put your hands up. Let's have a look. All right. Yes. What's your fact about dragons that you know? Go on. Because they're dragons. You are right. Dragons are dragons. This is very true. Okay, have you got a fact about dragons? They can breathe fire. Yeah, that's right. And actually, not all dragons breathe fire. A lot of them do. But for example, the snow dragons, well, they breathe ice. It's like being caught in a blizzard. It's really awesome. What other facts do we know? Yes. Ah, is that the noise a dragon makes? That was excellent. What a brilliant fact. I can't argue with that. What about you? What about you? Have you got a fact? They're very, very big. Yeah, lots of dragons are huge, but not all dragons are huge. Some dragons are about the size of a dog, a big dog. Some dragons are so small that they could actually fit curls around your ear like that. Does anyone else have another dragon fact? Yes! They can fly, that's right. Loads of dragons can fly. In fact, most dragons can fly. But there are some dragons who can't. They're called sea dragons. And instead of living in the air, they live underwater. Yeah, there's a very famous sea dragon. She's called the Loch Ness Monster. Yeah, she's just a sea dragon that got stuck in a big loch in Scotland. It keeps popping up to say hello. Well, you seem to know loads of stuff about dragons. That is fantastic. And it's really great because dragons live all over the world. People think they're just stories made up, but they're not. They're just very good at not being seen. They live everywhere, from China to South America. Anyway, I'm here today because I'm going to teach some friends of mine called the Metrognomes a thing or two about dragons. Do you know the Metrognomes?
Yeah!
Have you seen them today?
Yeah!
Well, in that case, we need to get them back here. What we're going to do is I'm going to teach you a magic spell which will make the Metrognomes appear right here, okay? And the magic spell is to shout Metrognomes as loud as you can after 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3! Herbert, our friends called us. You didn't find us.
How do you know I didn't cast a spell on our friends here to make them call for us?
Because that sounds clever, Herbert. And you, well, don't.
Oh, good point.
Hello, Metronomes. It's lovely to see you all. Welcome to the Skerald School of Sorcery, the finest school of magic this side of an 8-film franchise. Now, are you ready to learn your lessons today?
Yes, thank you, Professor. Good, I'm ready. What are we studying today? Is it potions?
Sorry?
I've been working on a potion that makes your hair turn purple. Oh, I think you look great with purple hair. Wouldn't you, everybody?
I could probably carry it off, but no, it's not potions, no.
Wandcraft, then. I've been practicing the swish and flick. I think I'm getting it just right now. It's all in the wrist, you see. You just swish and flick.
Whoa, careful! There are non-magical folk here. They don't know the defensive charms. Honestly, we don't want another accident, do we? Like the time that third year cast a weight loss spell on their friends. Only they didn't get any thinner, no. They just filled up with helium and got bigger and bigger and then floated around the ceiling for an hour like a balloon.
Oh dear, that sounds terrible. How did you get them down?
How else do you get the balloon down?
Are we learning herbology? I planted some carnivorous daffodils last week, yeah. The first one just ate its first pigeon. Oh, bless it.
No, it's not herbology. No.
Oh, I know! What is it? Care of magical creatures! That is my absolutely favourite subject. I happen to have a pet dinosaur, you know. He's called Metrocentre. He's at home in Volcano Land, guarding the volcano.
Why does he need to guard the volcano?
Yeah, it's not like anyone's going to steal it. It's, well, a volcano.
Well, I've always said you can never be too sure.
Have you? I don't ever remember hearing you say that.
Well, I just said it.
When?
Just then.
Right, okay, Metronomes, if we could just step back for a moment from the brink of insanity, I think it's time to start your lessons. We're going to start with a practical demonstration.
Sounds great. What do I have to do? Clip an elf's toenails, brush a unicorn's tail, 10 best ways to put out Phoenix feather fires.
No. All you have to do is feed it.
Feed it? Oh, that sounds easy. What is it? Is it a fawn? Is it a mermaid?
No, it's a dragon.
What? You've got a dragon here?
Yeah?
But there's non-magical folk. Look, we don't want a whole load of blobby families, Professor.
Oh, Sherbet, don't worry, her fire hasn't come in yet.
Oh, this is so exciting! I love dragons! I mean, I've never seen a real live one, but Dragon Lore is one of my favourite books in the library. Oh, look at all these incredible dragons! Just imagine being a dragon, being able to fly! Woohoo!
I don't know what all the fuss is about flying, it's very uncomfortable. Gets all drafty up the robes, not to mention the splinters. Anyway, flying's not so special. Why? Any of the boys and girls here could fly if they put their minds to it.
I don't think they can, Professor. They don't have any wings for a start. Or brooms, for that matter.
You don't need wings or brooms to fly, Metronomes. I tell you what, how about we have a practical demonstration in flight, okay? For this, I'm going to need a chair. Yes, and I'm going to need a volunteer. Someone who spends a lot of time sitting on their bottom, not doing very much. Rusty! Perfect, well volunteered. Right then, Rusty, if you would just come and stand, have a look at this chair for me, have a sit down. There we go, is that nice and comfy, Rusty? Good, yeah, all right, get off the chair, we need it. All right, there you go, off you go. Okay, I'm going to need another chair, Herbert, and a plank, please, Sherbet. And I'm also going to need another volunteer. This time, someone slightly lighter than Rusty. Someone with little or no sense of self-preservation, and preferably someone with a sibling. That way, if it all goes wrong, there's a spare. Right, let's have a look over here. Let's go for... Oh, let's go with this young lady here in the night top. Up you come. Come and still standing up here. Turn around for me. What's your name? Alice. Everybody say hello, Alice. All right, Alice, have you ever flown before? You think so? Good. All right, well, there you go. She's a pro. Okay, Alice, what we're going to do is we're going to take this chair, we're going to put it here, and then I'm going to take this plank, and we're going to lay the plank across the back of the chair like that. Now, all you're going to do, Alice, is you're going to put one foot there, and you're going to sit your bottom there. Then you're going to lie down with your feet at this end and your head at this end on your back, okay? Up you go. There we go, that's it. Sit yourself down. Lay yourself down on your back, that's perfect. Lay down. Shuffle that way just a little bit for me. Perfect. All right, put your hands on your tummy. Excellent. Now then, Alice, you are lying on this plank across the back of the two chairs. What we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to count down from 3 to 0, and we are going to whisk this chair away, leaving Alice floating over the back of a single chair. Okay? Are you going to count with me? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Ha! There! Look! The chair's all the way over there. It's miles away. Look, isn't that it? What? What's wrong? No, there's nothing underneath it. Nothing. There's no light above it. What? I can't hear you. What? No, I'm very deaf. What? No, I can't hear you. What? I'm not holding it! Alice is doing it! She's floating over the back of a single chair! Give her a big round of applause! Oh, wonderful! There we go. Alice, sit up for me. Turn yourself round. Hop down. There we are. Metronomes, can we get rid of these things? Alice, come and stood standing here. I'm going to count to 3. And you are going to take a bow or a curtsy, and all these people here are going to give you the biggest cheer you've ever heard. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3! Perfect. There we go. Alice, you can go and sit back down again. Very, very well done. See? Flying, Metronomes. Easy peasy, lemon, sherbet.
Well, that was very good.
Again.
But it was more floating than flying.
Don't talk such nonsense. Anyway, that's enough time wasted, Metronomes. Are you ready for your lessons?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, good.
As long as it's not too hungry.
Try not to look like a sausage roll, Sherbet.
Dragons are basically just dinosaurs with wings. Lots of people actually think that Metrocentre is a dragon, you know.
Well, I thought that we would start today's lesson, Metronomes, by learning about dragon eggs. You see, dragon eggs come in all different shapes and sizes and colours because, well, dragons come in all different shapes and sizes and colours. And I had a little look around in the hatchery and I found some dragon eggs which I thought suited each and every one of you perfectly. So, our first egg here, this comes from a Scandinavian blue. Now they're beautiful little dragons, and when they sleep, they snore snowflakes.
Oh, that sounds perfect for me. Is that the one I'll be looking after?
Absolutely, there you go, Maggot, nice and carefully. Okay, our next egg that we have here, oh, this is a very special egg indeed. This comes from a golden hornbeak. Now, golden hornbeaks are medium to small sized dragons, about that big when they're fully grown. Now, they're very cheeky dragons, and they're very intelligent. They're a little bit like magpies. They love shiny things. So, mums, if you've got your gold earrings in, then you have to watch out around these dragons because they'll pinch them if they can. And I thought that this dragon would be perfect for you, Sherbs. There we go. All right, let's have a look here. Now, here, this egg comes from the giant snotworm. Now, giant snotworms are pretty much just what it says on the tin. They're absolutely huge, about the length of a football pitch, and they don't breathe fire. Instead of breathing fire, giant snotworms blow giant bogeys!
Oh, that sounds a little scary. Can I start with something smaller, like a squirrel, perhaps?
No, you'll be absolutely fine, Herbert. There you go, there's your snotworm egg, okay? And then finally, our last one, here we are. This is a very special egg, because this comes from a Transylvanian nightwing. Transylvanian nightwings, very, very rare, very, very fast, and they can breathe fire so hot that it can melt stone. And I thought that would be a perfect egg for someone who lives in a volcano. There you go, Rusty. Okay, now, you've each got your eggs. Now, in order to grow a nice, healthy dragon, you need to look after your eggs. And there's something we need to do to dragon eggs every single day to keep them nice and healthy. Sherbet, do you want to make a guess as to what we have to do with our eggs?
Well, as a chef, I know that eggs are very fragile. So, you need to be careful with them to make sure they are safe. So I think we need to dust the eggs with a feather duster once a day. Is that right?
Not quite, no. You see, dragon eggs actually aren't very fragile. They're very, very strong. You see, dragons, the ones that can fly anyway, they nest right high up on the mountainside, all the way up at the top of a cliff.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. They might fall off.
Oh, well, they do, quite regularly, in fact. But that's actually good for the baby dragons. You see, when the dragon eggs fall from the cliff, it gives the baby dragon the feeling of flying before they even hatch. And that means that when they do hatch, they get used to flying very quickly. But when we're raising dragons, we have to zoom the eggs for them. That's what we call it. We call it zooming the eggs, and we have to do that every single day. But I've already zoomed your eggs today, Metrognomes. They're done. So you can pass them off to our dragon helpers. But I do have some other eggs which need zooming. And perhaps we could have a competition. We could have two teams. We could have Herbert's team, Herbert and Maggot, versus Sherbet and Rusty. So if you want to come up on stage and zoom some dragon eggs, then put your hands up in the air like this. All right, let's have a look over here. Let's have that young lady there in the pink. Thank you.
Oh, that wasn't so bad. Pretty easy, this dragon care stuff.
What's next, Professor?
We've looked at flying and dragon eggs.
Are we going to sing like a dragon?
How do dragons sing, Rusty?
It's scales. La 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 la.
No, Metrognomes. I think now it is time for you to meet the dragon that you're going to be training.
Oh, great. Just a little one, is it? Like the Scandinavian blue?
Oh, no, bigger than that.
Not a Transylvanian nightmare.
Oh, no, bigger than that.
Bigger than that?
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yep, you've got a shadow emerald.
And how big is the shadow emerald?
When they're fully grown, about the size of 2 double-decker buses, I think.
What? You can't bring that in here. It will scare all the children.
Don't be silly, she's not fully grown yet, she's only just hatched. She's just a baby. Very exciting. She is the first shadow emerald dragon to hatch in over 200 years. I'll tell you what, you wait here, I'll go get her.
Oh, this is so exciting.
You and I have very different ideas about what is exciting, Rusty.
But you mustn't let the dragon know you're scared of it.
Try to be brave, Herbert. Pretend it's a little kitten.
Oh, that's a good idea, Maggot. Pretend it's a kitten. Yes. You know the only problem with that plan, don't you?
What, Herbert?
Kittens generally don't breathe fire.
Herbert, stop worrying. You're perfectly safe.
How can you be sure?
Everyone knows dragons don't eat vegetables, and you look exactly like a giant stick of broccoli!
Charming.
Look out, Metronomes. Here comes the Professor.
And just look at that beautiful dragon.
There we go. Now then, she's only just woken up, so she is feeling a little cranky, okay? So Metronomes, you're going to have to be quite careful, I think. Who's going to go first?
What? Oh,
All right. Herbert, all I want you to do is nice and gently just come over here and give her a little stroke on the nose, just like this, okay? It's all right, Herbert. That's it, nice and gently. Come on, buddy. There you go. There you go.
Gently, Herbert. Don't let her think you're scared.
Try to appear confident and wise.
And not so completely terrified!
Oh, it's easy for you to say. You're not the one trying to stroke a grumpy dragon.
Herbert, could you just hold up your hands for me? How many fingers are you holding up?
10.
Good. And how many are you supposed to have?
10.
Ah, right, good. Well, let's keep them all crossed that we get to the end of this with the same amount we started, hey?
Herbert, only a witch or wizard with a pure and honest heart can win over a dragon.
That's right! Let her see that you are good and kind, and try not to look like a tasty snack!
Sit gently. Oh, good girl. Well done, Herbert. Give him a big round of applause. Oh, good girl. Well done. Okay. Well, now that she's feeling a little more awake, I think she's probably feeling a little peckish. So, Sherbet, if you go and see one of our dragon helpers over there, in my basket, there is some dragon food. You could feed her a tasty little snack.
Here we are. A good girl. Gently now.
Oh. Well done. Give Sherbet a big round of applause. Oh, that was very tasty, wasn't it, girl? Good girl. Okay. Now that she's eaten, next thing we need to do is we need to check her teeth. It's just like going to the dentist. Make sure that they're all there and in good condition. So, Maggot, would you come and check her teeth for me, please?
Right, okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. She has lots of teeth.
Well done. All right, give Maggot a big round of applause. Okay. Now the final thing we need to do in order to train our dragon this morning is we need to make sure that she's using her wings properly. You see, we need to teach her how to fly. So, Rusty, I tell you what, why don't you wave your arms like they're wings, like you're flying, and hopefully she should copy you, okay?
Oh, here you go, girl! Ready? Copy me! Hup, away! Hup, That's it, yeah!
Oh, well done. Give Rusty a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, all right. I think that's enough for now, because she's only a baby, so she's getting quite snoozy after that. So I tell you what, Metronomes, I'm going to pop her down for a nap, okay? I'll be back in a minute. Well done, Metronomes.
Wow, that was completely amazing. A real life dragon.
You were very brave, Herbert. We all were.
It's easier to be brave when you have your best friends around you, isn't it, Metronomes?
I can't wait to tell Metrocentre all about this. That dragon's teeth were even sharper than his. Mind you, he is only a baby dinosaur. Maybe him and the dragon can be friends.
Oh, that's a great idea, Rusty. Just maybe tell me when the dragon is visiting, so I don't, pop in accidentally.
I think it's almost time for us to go home, Metrognomes.
This has been a wonderful adventure.
And now, all that's left is to wish our friends out there a very magical day!
What a truly magical adventure.
I couldn't believe my eyes.
Yeah, I reckon dragons are nearly as good as dinosaurs!
World every day a surprise. Step through the door and you'll open your eyes to incredible journeys through no fog of mind. Magic is waiting for you. From spellbooks and broomsticks to dragon's fire. Life is a challenge, so don't turn and hide. We'll test our limits and keep aiming high. Magic is waiting for you. Let your wings unfurl, soaring through the sky. See the world as it glides below through the dragon's eye. Flying free over land and sea. Mystical creatures, magic in front of our eyes.
I could do some magic.
But I'm sure you would learn to spell it, Herbert.
Oh, my favorite spell is Expelliarmus.
I do not have smelly armpits, thank you!
Magic and mystery is waiting inside. Deep in this castle, our secrets to find. If you search for adventure with friends by your side, magic is waiting for you. School of enchantment, a mystical guide, learning a lesson with wisdom and pride. Bravery, patience, together we rise. Magic is waiting for you. Let your wings unfurl, soaring through the sky. See the world as it glides below through the dragon's eye. Flying free over land and sea. Mystical creatures, magic in front of our eyes. Let your wings unfurl, soaring through the sky. See the world as it glides below through the dragon's eye. Flying free over land and sea. Mystical creatures, magic has come to life. See the dragons fly.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We do hope you enjoyed our show this